Hello, welcome back to Madrona's Pulse Teachings. I am Iris, and the full moon is upon us. The Aquarius full moon happens at 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time on the 29th. So I wanted to make a shortish video just to really tap into that. I've got that big sun here with me. She is shining, and this is a big full moon. It is a big moment, and yet I also really want to bring attention to why when we are stirring our cauldron, which in this moment, stirring our own cauldron means stirring the collective cauldron. You know, in some way we can really see how this is such a moment to reclaim ancient knowings, ancient ways of knowing that are not meant to be put in boxes, brought into categorical demarcations that are ultimately trying to control. This is busting through the box. And you might feel some energy with this full moon of asking you to bust through the boxes that at most likely you were taught to be put in, but then we start putting ourselves in them. We internalize all those teachings, we internalize all those things, and we begin creating the boxes. And depending on our chart, we're going to have rebellions within ourselves against those boxes. We're going to project the heck out of it onto other people because that's what we do as humans. And yet, this Aquarius full moon busts the box. And it is about creating something new. Now, let's just name what we're sitting with, what we're churning with, what we're stirring with. We are embodying and co-creating with a Jupiter conjunct the Sun in Leo, opposite a Moon conjunct Pluto conjunct Juno. That Aquarius energy of the Moon, Pluto, and Juno is trine Uranus in Gemini. And that Sun and Jupiter are trine Neptune and Aries. And that Uranus is sextiling our Jupiter and Sun, and that Neptune is sextiling our Moon, Pluto, and also Juno. And that Moon is conjunct Pluto. There is something about simultaneously ending the version of yourself that is not true to yourself. And this is the thing about healing. We're always doing this. We're always feeling in. This is a thing about embodied healing, different than other models, especially in the West, of healing. We are always feeling in to different layers of what's real. This is why Saturn is so misrepresented in mainstream astrology, because Saturn is the archetype, the bone mother who walks that tide line, shoreline, ridge line between what is real and not real, and knows it's always changing. It's always shifting. And that's why our sense of self and our experiences of healing are always changing. They're always going deeper. And then we have these evolutionary moments, like all the outer planets talking to a full moon, a culmination of what we've been moving through with July, of what opened in February with Neptune conjunct Saturn. Remember, they were talking to Sedna. We knew that massive paradigm change was coming, not just because that Neptune was conjunct Saturn, but they were also sextiling the Inuit goddess of the ocean, who represents entirely other ways of knowing, new myths, ancient reclaimings that have new stories and voices and forms and shapes, the active process of restoring. That's all coming through in this full moon. And yet it's coming through in your story, in your journey. And this is an Aquarius full moon. There is something to see. That Jupiter and Sun are exact a few hours before this full moon. That's really big energy, and it's beautiful energy, but it's a lot. And when we have a lot of Leo energy that isn't being honest with itself, it creates really, really big stories that aren't based in the heart's connection to what is real. And when that's the case, they can be very problematic stories. And this is a full moon that says, yes, we have big heart lion energy coming through, courageous expression of the heart. And it must connect with the depths of your soul's journey. And the soul's journey doesn't fit into ordinary language. It is feeling, it is poetry, it is cosmic poetry, it is intuition. And in Aquarius, it is these moments of visionary truth and glimpsing something that redefines how we organize society, that redefines how we create structures to support what we're doing here. And that redefining wants to happen in your own psyche, in your own sense of self, in your own emerging sense of self, remembering that what's emerging now couldn't come before now. And it's just emerging. But we have to be willing to stir our own cauldron, to do the alchemical, magical process of honoring the new ideas, the new communities, by honoring the new spiritual paths, by honoring the new creative expression along those spiritual paths in those new communities, with a little bit of brutal honesty about who we are now and what you want to commit to, because Juno is there with Pluto, with the moon. Go into your underworld. See that your underworld is not the scary patriarchal version of the disowned self that has been woven through the way that even psychology works with the metaphor of the underworld. The underworld is not a metaphor, it is an embodiment. And it is simply the depths of the self that most of us are taught to ignore and not enter and carry shame and fear for. But we embody them. And this Aquarius full moon says they are part of where your gold is. And for that Leo sun to truly embrace the wisdom of the heart, which is what Jupiter wants, it wants the wisdom, the abundance of the wisdom of the heart. When we move from that, that's what gets called lucky. It's not about luck. And it's definitely not about a luck that is not connected to the depths of your own being. This is about such real honesty with the self, the depths, and it's an opportunity to feel and see and also glimpse where that journey can take you. Whole new paradigms. And those paradigms are being created moment by moment with each stir of our cauldron, because my cauldron is part of the goddess's cauldron, as is yours. And when we all are doing this work, it is creating this beautiful co-creative matrix of being that is coming from that ancient reclaiming expressed and new, and it is not something that has been created by power over and taught to be normalized and silence the depths of knowing that weren't recorded, that weren't brought into the dominant mediums, and still aren't being brought into the dominant mediums unless they know how to trend. And there's an inherent paradox there. Because the elements, let's remember Chiron is still in Taurus right now. Those earth, soils, that wind, that sun, and water, they are about something so real. And this is the Aquarius magic that taps in. It busts the box of what is not real. so that you can see what is real. And there is something to let go of here. There is something personal, most likely a story of the self that came out of survival, conditioning, all the places. And it's just that soul not feeling it right now. It's time to bust the box. But that actually comes from that Aquarius gaze, stilling. And with Juno there, what are you in the process of committing to that is sacred, that is real, that is so real, most likely, wherever those stories of those formations of the boxes came from, those people, those narratives, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't understand. They don't need to understand because this isn't about them. It's about you. It's about your soul journey. And it's something to be with, to stir with, to heal with, however this comes for you. And we are journeying through. This full moon's a little bit of a portal, but this is going to open us into eclipse season, which is a portal. We are moving through shifting tide lines of reality. Cosmic psyche is dancing with us. And as we emerge out of the dance into the fall here, spring for folks in the southern hemisphere, we're going to be wielding new realities. And this is an ongoing process, and this is a major evolutionary moment within that process. Okay? And again, it is big, and yet it's deeply personal. And there is something about coming into your own practice of stillness and your own moments of presence. And that Mercury is in Cancer. There needs to be feeling. There needs to be opening to feeling the waters within. And all of that's going to work together to support you. Okay. Full moon blessings, folks. Here we go. Be well.